Ebushafo ne adofo ye mamu nyina akwaba eba HITV so me ndanyume dwumedi a yetedi de bia ye de bramo no akonto mu sem dwumedi kese na me de bramo enne ye ba bedi nkomo ne atwetwe nkomo ne aba ba mu nya pepe mu nde yetifia sem na say topic a ye ba bedi hu nkomo no say managing the psychological impact not to say ehunu fear of COVID-19 and treatment cure updates. Media ni animu na edi say dwumedi ite wo questions bia na say bia or contributions bia na suggestions bia now all the better comment session na say ni akenkan ni nyina mam ye ni mo ade di dwumedi no say emrebem na say be fa phone call so a ye be fa e da twedi apase say ye na dom na wa ma na atwa kwa pra ba beto ye na sabre mi no mi enu ye ntia tekaboni bia e emom ne nam wiem ne wiase fa de e koba nyina no still bibi etima de tim enye ya ho de bi enye ya ho fa bi enye say ye tenesen omo enye omo ntia ba emom na adom ana mi no mi enu ye guso etenkwa Samre abofo aso asene de dwumedi abram ya feel good services ewo ati egwamu nde nti no nyame boa obesa soso achire nya feel good services hihye yom de ato honom ema ne ekoso anase yari do ma ekoso ewo wiasa fa nanya no hihye feel good service achichire go no odunya bedi hu nkomo saso na nipa wakwa ni ba bedi nkomo so ye Dr. Boatin ye pharmacist emepem na ebeyi na chire na odo so achire na se akakra nipa ko gina fide na chi awo me fide na from the one and only striker Collins sama we also no kwa be ko park na ko bobo wono kwa no ahye goals sa goalkeeper ni po no kwa ahye goals yo busuafo yankonyi ya bedwafo enkyere na yefa dwumedi no ehye so fa wunua na unua esoso emra medi dwumedi hu yenya ndi embom na nyefe na nye kama busuafo ya mama kwa baba HITV so
yeah
na was sir ana was sir
enye bibia
sir every people betray asiara
me betray
mate yo feel good there na na ha wo de obi kai wo ye newcomer I say wa ko school for no connect to you do go school for yes introduce yourself then no abodi so if you don't pay me earlier no gas if you don't pay me earlier na ba your friend is St. John's and that's a Green Hill Preparatory.
Morning Star.
And a Morning Star. Ha! And no cab of no kind of one because Morning Star don't go Roswa. First I will have because I was in Parliament all of the South. Ofi, baby la hoba all back. Yeah, cabro for your country. Because when you cabro for no Pokemon for an eye at young. Chere wase kakra emfa na wofi. Odin full name baby ofi, wo busua, wo kura ofi so school wo call ye ni nyina kakra body tough of mine. Yeah, efa dwede bi so.
Yo, with it became that say another in so or platform in so men so what ones are after me say yes so yame buana adventure ni bibia so intimate koso my background there I can't say come background I'm say and I have be take it time in na
but my kakra
my kakra me dey pa the some Kwame Boatin me free asante mampon cry friend no dome wana ewo
dome St. John's
bacho da bi eno de ewo we ye ka ayi
o de dome abra na
ane asante mamu
yo
na kumasi na me fan say metna for me primary you can say from me basic education I copy my intino because basic education no I work kumasi all through high school so na me okatachi papa
ntuko Pokuware what Collins your friend is your producer Echo Prempe now by me say no osrew what is the rivalry between Pokuware and Prempe
oh rivalry ne de ne baby pa sha say free ne de me ka say metimi atena hanu ma chechire mu but I think say what keeps it going you know the differences between the two schools. What I say? Tembian, if you say we are better than them, almost doing say they are better than us.
Number one, if you want to acquire president today.
Oh, president, they are politics. Politics. The fact that I don't care can't kabuchi. Quebecers and Omokasa Mobi and Kabi. Sorry, Achimota. Quebecers Omokasa Mobi and but this is Omoy. So
Achimota for way.
These days they are Americans. Achimota is still a good school, but they are one of those schools that they are still basking in their former glories. What I say? Sa na me patch.
Okay.
No ntino. Enti me free one no. me twaso tech Ghana. Okay. Also me biochemistry. Besides chemistry there, it has always been my favorite you can say area of study. And you know, also no na nyame adom ye de be pie mu ha se ahanso no me be twaso na through that no I'm say has me call NKU kakra when I'm graduate free and with another degree in biochemistry. If you want to me call University of Cincinnati, I me farm D for another 4 years. And from there, no, so now, I call you can say Cleveland. I call 1 year clinical pharmacy residency because so there are so many aspects of pharmacy, but me and my area and because I'm person me clinical pharmacy. So they meet me there abroad and as met me I practice in a clinical setting. So they me and because I'm a pen and me adom be so back echo ye kama. And you know from there no me wie no so me adom meet me specialize in pharmacotherapy. I'm board certified in pharmacotherapy. I say I work with one of our local hospitals or I'm as a clinical pharmacist.
Okay, nice. Last week, Dr. Wachere, also called Prempe. I'm some in the bush. I
never think I'm a waha.
Nanko say how I didn't hear.
Oh, Yamia, a Juma, ya, says no.
No, I didn't know what's a cause and kawaha.
I said, Tambiano, say. Prempe for no edru ba bi na se opoku wife ni wo e mo kwan mo muti be free e kasa but so who say what one ma o kasa na o check the facts
sa that here
so
yo yeah that's
no time be they need a fact
it the opoku wife for the fact check no yo ahwe for we there ye the be hwe one schools are that's two schools are the royal schools which is Opokuwari ne Prempe S3 Prempe ewo ho a ye friend Opokuwari and Opokuwari so ho a ye friend Prempe me schools me nya sha mo me nya je pa because you guys have so much to say and so much to argue about ye de nyame ase somewhere no ye fa hwehwe so make sure say if you feel good on na saso ma na kwa basonko yes saso ma kwa basonko say we waba HITV so na ni dey kind be wa the hope say nya dey be twa to so
adwuma ma kwan kon ade a oni say me dey
na say we so see adwuma ni bi o humanitarian work
ni nyina ba say e bia yes we fo do so a
odo ni nyina yeah that's it yo ye momo nya kwa basonko it is say ye ka say managing last week ye bobo asem ne so kama ama ye kwa pimpim ya the origin of yare baby akodru any data ya collect any niam ekoso nyina enti se ka se ye ka fit last week ne dia e be check ahwe for ma hwe last week ne sere ba o call YouTuber HITV e wo YouTuber hu last week program at Dr. Chine feel good from part 1 and part 2 in the year twaso from the fear part no enti no hawa anka start fi woman story na I think say only young go the woman story no nan fan and twaso na cha ahwefo ne yanko
yo ahwefo ne etie for ye da boss said na so mo ba ka ye ho ye mama akwa ba bi on ediba etwumadie so yare a abai eye ade a ama ehu abowiase nyina and rightly so ebinum ya also we are inducing fear and panic but as I said in last week Sunday me video no feel good services video na me no the panic
besrewo fa o channel no to dwa because nya obi a o had no nim into kan la because last week obi catch me refi se me catch fa videos na o de to no weekly videos no
okay
if
me patcho feel good services YouTube PHILGOOD services YouTube and Facebook and see or and what we do basically is to educate people on mental health and of course we affect your mental health so much and we try to link the COVID-19 and mental health and how to manage it, deal with it and all of that. There are also some resources Ghana if you're in the States in Swa, there are also resources and when you get in touch now we can direct you wherever. Now wait the right resources, right? Last week, me video and every Sunday we post a new one. And I'm referring to the last week Sunday you posted here. I was saying the fear that we have right now, to an extent is good. And we all know say a bit of fear no emaye. What the end say when we get into the panicky mode, right? Now after the I say we in that constant stage of fear no. And no na emaye. But the fear na ye no, if it's that manageable one na, I don't know what na fear na wonko baby ano because you show so benya. So fear no na ema utimi ye ahoboa to prepare for what might happen. Inti ano ne ye. But I want to start the fear part and the panicking part, from say, let's pay attention. We're finishing the flu season. And COVID-19 came in the midst of the flu season, right? And our flu no symptoms, so no MMK that of COVID-19, right? Okay. And obinya any symptom biano. Be crying ye flu na. Ema ehuba ni muse ye bi anu menya yare bi. And I see and unfortunately as we finishing the flu season we get into the allergy season. Right? And our allergy is symptoms and so notice sneezing huge. See as we me ho caliber say the status say udia can we sneeze there. Pique fatu say. The one when I do come on today, a family shall be come. It's for me to be go but can you see this video? You come from one family from P. But then allergies also comes with sneezing. It also comes with running nose. Sometimes you have congestion in the chest and all of that. And those symptoms are going to come. But I remember who so about my force say, yeah, be anu menyebi because of that, So last 2 weeks. And yet late last 2 weeks and me who lady be status where opposed to obia or ti hodum da osu like we do say osu super but who's a buy Ghana na se kroma on pa ko Ghana
lady no su no Ghana no because here no
those no Ghana
okay
yeah by yare buy ebinum de ediago enti no me who here no na me text say the opposed to say on pa ko diago na so is serious. Because we're serious there, then we can find help for her. And as I said, then Libra Sempa because she traveled or Nigeria and or back or buy no and obey a rekakra into no cold or sneezy or bowa and those symptoms into no also say wakunya yare ni bi and I said sister obi and I also and according to the post here natures was sue for almost the whole day. Then I had to me chain in your makakra on ye quite offer so give her some therapy and then encourage her so uncle get it tested because that's the only way she can settle her nerves. It's a combined or tested. Eventually it came out no negative. But make I see ourselves so say who no sisi no abba no yes mano. And that is why I spoke about the seasons na ye film no and the ye komuno. Therefore, a little bit of it is fine, but let's not get into the panic mode. Let me press the panic button yet. There's so much in terms of the way forward, is so much. In the same video last week, I did make some points to say the numbers are going to increase. You're ready for that. But behind every number, there is like reasoning behind it. And to say Ghana numbers, you say, I could do 143, and I say, even 250, then you have to ask the question, say, what does it mean? It would do those and a vertical transmission. Vertical near more defeat outside there, and a horizontal near or more side or Ghana honum now. And when it gets to the point, I understand they say, out of or more quarantine or mono, test, it move about 30. And also 25 and a bar out positive. So if it jumps the number from let's say 25 to 50, then really start 25 the new 25 quarantined. Therefore they're going to be treated, it won't be transmitted. And the numbers in the day a bit increase. The point I want us to get in say a bit increase, let us not let that put panic and fear in us. Last week also I did make some recommendation. I was so glad when I heard it yesterday evening about Nana Ado, His Excellency Ekasa. One of the things I said was one, they should cut the capacity of public transport into at least half, if not less. Because I won't say you know confined space, but the more spread out we are, no, better than saying you know yet poor.
And take a church on
half of its capacity, right? Taxis are be to.
I still don't agree to that one.
See, but make sure why. Yet to make us say no be and for trotro. What you say? Until I was a man for.
Okay.
But then say yebia yeti hey. Inse yemiensa yeti beyo. Relatively yeti bay. But as I say quite demunity no, we're talking about fear, right? A quite demunity it gives me a peace of mind. So a quite dem. In the trust, you know, see a fan of the normal capacity now, unya so to no be taro won say oh, it's the bond pakon home make crampo na oyem hwehwe.
You also want to tell you mkrabeche.
Yes. But a space woman and another important thing, let's keep the windows open. Most trustees don't have air conditioning, but even
yes, you fat trotro ne say ko concern air the water room. I say call barber shop and as call baby obotre ho. On na ko concern nyina ye dan ekoso. Into obi won ma minim celebrity bi on no shit that this guy say no fat trustee. Say no better ne ekoso. Ye didi o mapenya atem and as ye didi celebrity bi atem. Into obi window no susu na kan ne kosa da ya won tante nkomo na ekoso no. Because they look at the between. But me concern about with the trust na ya half and say Dr. Botti actually. That's a feel good to him. That's a Dr. Botti bo wana. O bechi because if you na the eba what's am make an say no. E be onu no anyone else bo wana e be ko abonte. Enche na ba wo bebresa. E be do ono na just a viral load na e mo bro for na boka e da eswati. And it's na feel say but what would a coffee and side per se. So not necessarily say it may stop the spread, but then if you know
it will also reduce the spread. Part of why they say and then we many group will be a year addition and I was saying say MBA windows even at homes. And now obibusa question say adi say droplet, ebisu say airborne. The BA window there say na ebe. But was last week Dr. Tre my explanation be the space you know. And you know, if we are in a 3 cubic feet place, next year, the concentration of bad air no air higher. So you move called 9 cubic feet, now we have more space. You move called 27 now, we have more space, right? And you know, there's more circulation of air. And even in the trust, you know, say, say, if 27, risk near more. Say, say, after the nipa 14, a woman. Risk can be less.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, address I. Into the young couple with the fear no. I did back qua. You say, and I say, maybe say you may be able to kind of say, fear no. I who, and I who to the extent right now. I don't know. On my penny, the better was say young lockdown. Whereby now the 4 main places on Moko lockdown and Kumasi or see Greater Kumasi. I didn't know say Kumasi was greater, but Greater Kumasi, Greater Accra.
So I don't know who's a car or car Greater Kumasi na man for the yesterday. The big measure, let's not let's not twist the importance of the message. Say, what find your man? I just say make us and Malcolm Fatu be now for the Mefatu on the basis of what I'm saying. As na what Daniel Semneni. Yakasa Kumasi and its environs. Not just you Kumasi fear. And when he says Greater Kumasi, he is referring to Kumasi Fie. Oh, because your cousin is I don't know this is your cousin there or job window mobile and they can be better. Can the Sapra quite? Because they make Kumasi Fie because one they choked. Oh, that's go for the Noka. Oh, Niaja, go for Una Kumasi boy. Una Kumasi boy. You can't tell Kumasi. I don't know Kumasi Fie. Yeah, so what baby obu boy na right? And you na near Kumasi Fie. And you Kumasi and its environment. Yes. Oh, and you krona a book Kumasi no ho. Ma ponten de ma ponten kan. But we say sisi ano say o ka say o mete pankro no ma ponten ya. Yes oh see and you mo be Kumasi meboa. But enye ne mante mu no I don't know if that is right. Enye de bobo ho no no ka. Opache the Greater Kumasi. That is the import of what he was saying. And not do your brothers. The one you are going to say, I got that. It's you know, Kumasi, Obuasi,
Accra, Anna Tema.
Anna Cape.
I'm just a tackle. Was it Cape?
No, Tadinka.
Anna Cape. You came now, wasn't TB or Mucha Botam can say, Corona,
after the Munko Chamere.
Now, all boys say they're good ground or no? All boys are good ground or no? So you are for you good ground of Baze.
Mate.
I can be video, I say, hey, Yaba. But about Pabuminiagro, and
Go for you, post to understand this. I'll say, oh, that is not a first statement from the military man. This is not the time for brutality. Any I say, Master Munja said. I me patch me for a video so the marker, and I posted it on my page so I can repeat. Okay? Sometimes you have to speak the language that people understand,
and sometimes violence.
Okay.
No.
What's in your hidden tobacco? See a pa. I'm a man for food which men quite sorry. This is the life of people. And if for I said, feeling the realm is it as any time. About for the day, I didn't have a car. But was it baby? I could feel baby in terms of what I see. What was it? Women, the implication about media Ghana for. You media grown, I didn't have it.
I could say. Udi was so pachoya wine. We are way well away. Now do because could depend on the say why we don't get to Kwako. Okay, baby FIFA na fever. Asabesi lockdown is this year. Let's take the lockdown because lockdown is one the biggest fear right now. And I mean they say lockdown by a day before you be this uncommon. The biggest fear right now in Ghana is a lockdown na abandon. Ebia Dr. Sami Wohoi. The Jumo yan say one call ama ontimi ndidi hand to mouth o so dey make a salary man you bosom in scan dey be ma and we are breaking down to 30 days and I would service either ya to one so you can still manage your affairs but Dr. Tammy has to go no ko this can no aba e to be kwapa e bi won kwap no ko no ba akoma na you ko bo besia e free
and so
that mean o ko free nyama nyina aba akoma ko na make na ka be two different things obo no ba akoma no from e ndua de no oba na be ba akoma and therefore china de but obo so no akwa ni you ko free nyama no in toes je anywhere mon hack up omo ko won free papa we free to jimi o ti ase no de aba no ba no nti omo kunu no ko no oba no discount ba wa ko tu anti melika o ti ase
e friend digging a hole to cover a hole
sanity baby original na original it will be sana and the life it is sana no you find no first how should that person live their life right now the fear impacted in when your pharmacy I say one I made
okay because I didn't know whether you wanted to
I didn't want to some the chloroquine paracetamol some baba zero no
okay now mummy and show bibi it's true say for no are disadvantaged but my question is say who say and you BBR no oh yeah you have to look at the bigger picture. Last Dr. Oche Bibimu about when to do lockdown, the factors that goes into it, the public health aspect, right? Now therefore lockdown is not anything that anybody wants. But when it becomes necessary, when your life is dependent on it and that of others then it becomes very necessary. No question obi no ma hand to mouth also okon when you be but my question is who fear dino na so okonya sa yare ya ubetimi asa akọ no waba enti me yafa ni say bema no ano okoba na fie nya bibie di sisi ese member bema na nko eno ne ba ko enti no e de ahokyera ba okay let's look at it say bema ne ko na so okonya yare we bia ode beba mu ofi ho no mun na mbaro yare malaria cramp no went me ntua hoka na COVID-19 ya no ya one two after for how long ana obetimi akọ no wetimi dia bro ana sisi and it goes beyond bema na okọ no oba ne nkra na wofie no two abusuafo ne adofo ne nkofo be shi omu ni nyina enti no when the greater risk no more than the risk of you not having the food on the table then that is when as a leader you make those kind of unpopular but necessary decisions. Now to the fear and stuff no Ebane said there it will always be a necessity.
Okay, mama fa we nka
make mama face here because lockdown we go on my hand your bed so yet be crap koto
I na can be justify nyema miensa a obetima ye do lockdown no.
Because it's very important. Make I say Ohio call lockdown no. Someone who is very active on social media posted, say, hey, make sure say you get food at home. One of the texting say, hey, let's hoarding. Let's not do that because I don't know induce the fear and panic, you know. Because once you post that, you know, and people trust your source and your credibility, you know, then I can say, hey, we need to know fear what fear. And tessa, you can still go out to get food, right? But the importance, you know, let's understand the why we're doing what we do. Here for the lockdown, they say, let's reduce the amount of people in town. And you know, say, even ultimately, men say, if you can afford it, men say, they be enemy and yes, and then the significance of what we plan to do no is not being achieved. A bit to me, I said, now what dear pay wofie.
Now you need to be pen now what dear this way.
Mrs. Sebe to me. What must I say? And this is the other thing. And where to say mono, and now how innovative you can be, including what you eat. What must I say? Combination be one of my own SO kabum. Now with me dear no. And when so yemra ye did your door your call. Let me go to my say. And you know, just don't eat because this is what I feel for. Because if you are not feeling for no, the lifespan of that food item no, more. If you are not a bunch, you better not the watch check. At that point, you know the idea say and that's a bang. They say Brenna, the patro dear no answer. They care how you can manage
economics, but I would be filled. I mean, Chilka. That's not a chance scale of preference. Why?
Yes. Because Safia meaning no part of it no
we do we feel it.
Safia meaning no part of it here e dead the maye e no na di hu ne ba no anything na me kire enu marketing kiti bi wo no ma let's look at it. So wo to aduane no so na e ato enu ma e betimi a last till who's aduane bi wo ma
te kokonte.
Thank you. Bibi to say body say no ubetimi edi no body a ebunu ebra ubetimi de ache kokko
e pacha so
wo da yakakro
sadet here
enu ma bi sadet so to oh we dey so ha so pe ya da was applaud you oh
Gary so to be the year ba e so king.
Thank you.
What tips aso ye cake.
Thank you.
What tips aso the year we afraid say Cote d'Ivoire for aduane no yaka wo
yes.
Could be one oh
while you think about it, you know, here monso a mono to be the year rice water, what to be the year jollof, what to be the year a mutuo, what to be what
I don't know the na amount for no am na say adeche so that say be akọ di obo ni ahoro dey mutuo so no aso na fa why e pacha why no mutuo
what to be the situation what that rice water. And therefore the make they say let's be very strategic in the things that we buy. And your man so and you maybe also a jinsu. What do I say?
It's not so just a journey about you need journey I just within one day. How do you show sir?
I can't
by 3 times no. And look up at the mouse what's it.
I was going to get to that. This time also no. Your input is going to be greater than your output if you don't manage it. So they not would dinner and na okosu dia. Problem they say se me didi wi a me fie di ko adwuma e bia me nante ko faka and also say if you live in a place where o drive a crap or drive ko adwuma there is some level of activities going on at this point you know it's not there therefore our calories you know will not be burnt right and you know so we did it 2-3 times a day normally me sure e do emu te so
okay
because ade wa ko e beba ne say by the time COVID-19 be ko na lockdown season the betwem no na emu bi on my yenyem for months na 6 months.
It be our joy nyina ba.
And so ho. Oh, into the make say emu bi on ma we going to gain weight due to this. If we do not change our lifestyle.
If we do not change our lifestyle, don't make sure say became me ansa me the garage worker sessions about I just say feel good services mun na do won agima ye can skip rope here or here to say the garage job so pie as I said that one ahoden kwa do bi ria there no. We say for who to say do me obodo videos ba because obi kan feel na class is obi TV obi dey hwe all just here it you know the video ne ba we will post it up and let people know how effective you also been for all you know no nya wo ye be motivate you before for omo no so den aye bi aduane na me kan ya cheke
ewo acheke
acheke so mutu bi mutu di gare Dr. Boatin lockdown yi de we anyema si fa eko o ka say wi na covid ahwefo comment na fe de ya to aso na ye covid ahwefo comment na se to aso de bia be sha se fi ni anyema miansa president kekai the wetu da kwa bonti nya fan one by one nya deal with the issues no one or say so kwa bonti akoto edura you can go say wo call KVIP obetimi akọ ana third one is say oko akokoto aduane food stuffs ye wi anya fanya one but in your general overview what do you think about lockdown
that's it PK I think say ni nyina fakese na feel good aka no na yanhwe ni say say lockdown no emfa ho ne ba bi a wo bia emfa ho say wo America emfa ho say wo Ghana emfa ho say you are in the richest nation on earth, and then found say you are in the poorest country on earth. Regardless of where you are, it brings its own inconveniences, and I don't think say any president takes pride in locking the whole country down, because at the end of the day, economic impact, is so harsh. So, but ubusa who say. At the end of the day, what are the risks? Semanya, what am I losing? And I'm Yensua, what am I losing? And then you compare the two. Now that speech in one thing I think so Kaya managing home and say, or say, this is gonna we know Abano, affect the economy, right? There's no question about that. But there is a way, and I say they know how to bring the economy back, but they don't know how to bring those who will die back to life.
That's a powerful
I can think say this is the most meant to be so sorrow for now. The saddest statement that Nanado has ever made since Obeto Nakunya. What to say pay when you want all the cast no onya kan won cast asem no.
So answer some. So what's your speech now? See tone ne passion na ne speech. What to say papa ne nia bre asem o kan no.
Ano onya
konye but I me yase me but
I have to.
So and at the end of the day yenyina hu say yenyina no we are in it together na ni yie munti na ye ntino say ti asesa na all these inconveniences near we can yenyina obi abetimi aye na fam de nkakra ebetimi aye den e dey also because say the yenyina nim no say dey we no is not going to last forever ebekwa akopem emre bi. But niema ebe happen and sana sa niema no sa mre na aso no eno na say ye try say be den ye be eso ano eno ntino de akakra me de be ma ye tie fo no say de tie bia moma ye nyina ye den ye moa say unua bi na e bia enam lockdown ntino bia say de na edi kan e kan e bia asetena mu e be den na nyame adom na if you have the means and I say nyame de wa gina yi na betimi support na for that period na yemwa na enya den yen support all those people say baya together no yen nyina betimi asoso yemu to weather this storm, and then after that life can go back normal.
Okay, now what life can go back normal because nentia me ne figure ya adwene wo sa na do speech no o say na ye enforce ne say say one now you do business so na nipa ni wu a when ba beto ne manama.
Exactly.
What I say the economy.
But when you say last time ne Kweku for Albert Kasa. I was before the Nado when I say lockdown. No, so when you say Ghana is in a partial lockdown. Why? Because due to the fear of the Inakasa, it's a man for cramp point about it.
True.
And you know what they who say oh then they made the children and then not what the choir even the sales no cramp point new hodom sir. But in terms of lockdown, whether you are in Ghana or here, maybe I will be or Europe or wherever. Edwemu yesu betumi akoto aduane ba me sure ke betumi a ebetumi pa. This is not the time to shop at malls and makola ne sa new market and this
mom and pop stores now you okay.
Yes, mom and pop stores na ya ne nipa ne endorso. Once again we're talking about the risk. Ya ne nipa ne endorso. Enti ni so kwa quick me to brodo weni ato no apie
no wording so
yes. Oh, ana and also no the time no less. Gab no so more. Talking about social distancing. And you keeping that distance and the no mommy share also.
You go with the for comment na yɛntoa so ɛmfa nneɛma mmiɛnsa ɔkeka ne yɛhwɛ how feasible they are no. Gadel Aka or say for Ghana trotro, the distance between passengers can increase the spread no matter the number of spaces in the trotro, because the breathing in and out of the passengers in the trotro will still not be helpful. God help us. Not to say no way explaining how they died to, no, we shouldn't dive deep into that one. Akosha Williams say, yep, I don't know which statement she was referring to, but I think say, Padasan. That is, I believe doctors are working hard to come out with something to help. Dr. Boati Betchere, that part said the pharmaceutical world, what is in stock for us? Nah, yeah, fun on. Francis Kwabna entry air sharing from China, or on the mind the update from China on the Benjin and Kasa no into he gives us all the updates. So Akosha Williams say, Phil, the situation PK just described is very crucial. I think so. I read her comment when you do that sign, and she was talking about Omoa Okoye Lyrical Free Finyama. No,
hand to mouth.
Yeah, still we were not able to learn to how they're gonna find us. So I think Dr. Boati made a point. Say, Hana Busiophobia, bit my boo, no, we support you from that angle, but
who's there? And you don't have a definite solution to. Even bigger countries, America say almost a stimulus package, and you'll be an inya. What am I saying?
Mumu say they would give me.
Mumu
say they would call it.
No, but a bit to me be differently. I go say the match and say anything I make sure and your matter anyhow I dino. And only make me the ball, but say as something be serious. I agree, but anyway, there's a limit to which I will be betting me.
But the factor no no.
Factor ni the asem, but obu onoma the mano and so still turn to my friend.
Obi
onoma the mano minim
the phone's here for.
Thank you. What the yankomra?
Mate, Daniel Boama said that communities need to support each other in providing support for each other. The lockdown is necessary to avoid consequential impact, which will eventually force self-lockdown. Solomon Meza say, Akosha Williams, you are right, like in your part. Joseph Mami, for swap Pepe say, Josephine Mami, is it Joseph Mami? Mr. Josephine Mami Joe. I say Akosha Williams, even taxi, the distance between them is still a problem. Obiano Sasuka say, all they need to do is wash their hands frequently. And the one I'm going to get our gallon, they should but Thomas say, Opoku school days, you know, not gallon, get our bottle. You could be another dry, only bucket of the dry. Gallon, look it out. I so obey. So, Mr. Baby was say, I'm glad to watch this very show today. Honestly, fear and panic is killing me here in New York. I would be saying that no day, the Army Guards and Air National Guards in your Google form. Oh, yeah, Ben, my Pierre Bontin, was so very shit too. I said, Kumasi boys, the name of course will not say it. But your words has healed me at this moment. That's a prophecy deliverance. Although we have over 50,000 cases in New York, but I can't kill myself because of fear. And no, to the man, I can't kill myself or be to the man my way. Big ups to you or DJs me do, you DJs me do, that was say. And I question William say, a hard na feel, NTS, you know. In here for the other yo, I feel the young bye. The three major things are on my penny kaya. On my penny say wo ko ya neso and I say be a KVIP so because one this is what I feel say there's some structures are in place are Western countries need you so you can't apply it in Ghana and you're feasible. You pay your pay, that's the reality on the ground. Maybe a Dr. Sami Fie or Ghana, no, your toilet or inside. Maybe a toilet may not be in the bedroom, but it might be in the compound, within the house. No, what you see? It's a no say no pay now, so you need to be one of the and only one. Two, maybe a fear, or Ghana, no. A big compound in it, you have to go all the way to a KVIP spot. KVIP, no, Mr. Kenya,
Kumasi ventilated improved pet
sanity. Not just say
or public toilet
sanity. My come so still. Not just say Anka Ganasa, Anka your friend say work of Faraday.
I say
treating so that here enti no eno no nanche no you another family so one ma ono no fie no toilet no e back we inside and you another one so every room bia no ebi wo ho no so you were different grades and categories of families are
ebi dey empo ano
ebi so dey empo ano place of convenience and no friend air condition
bush
ebi so dey bush not just say Dr. Sami will experience ho pa ye we busa ni muso aka ho na and only one no place of convenience be fa no 111 the second one no sister obe pia akwa this we call licensed chemist or anoko hospital akoto edru na say pharmacy shop akoto edru okay and also so one and a third one no okwakoto aduane necessity stuff and akoto enti me question be say me busa me say yemfa baako no yemfa place of convenience no ne yebobo hu kakra how can this be feasible
with the toilet and stuff?
Yes.
You hear me say you can say men pay and you can only go out for necessity and I say things that are of necessity. Who says each and every single person you be say
Dr. B so han me say
Felix ana
that be would you abema Kofi J.
Oh yes.
Dr. Kofi J say Ghanaians should kindly avoid unnecessary inpatient visits. The rate is high at the health facilities.
Master, that is one thing I really wanted to hit on.
Okay, Tebe come and say, we lockdown now. We'll go back to that part and send Nyaka treatment in okay. We'll talk about it. Doc, Rebecca wants to say why. The rate is high at the health facilities. Your relatives will come home when discharged. Not just say, I don't know, Dr. Kofi J. Edabeto or no, that's soon it you.
Sorry,
because they do want my. We'll talk about a war. So Papa, this man and also despising the Rebecca wants them. I want into Koso.
Okay, I was saying, say, every single person who know about TB and the say, hey, okay, and yet, regime background, and yet, sir, time now, I say, hey, men, PK, who ya, bet you, no. But sometimes, so no, I'm saying, so this who nisha man for more, then, and my almost yesterday. Until that's a mobile piano, not just a quay be built here. Now, as to the place of convenience, you know, Sabi say, a count that's a whole choir. On the walk. Into a sojourning, be shower monte. Hey, who call for also senior, me cook VIP. And to make any KVIP now. No, please, if one so your phone and the enforcers, only the be ombe use to omwe.
Common sense now.
Yes, and you know, okay, also call KVIP. Minimum say area has no right. If minimum say minimum how you be chomumu. And you know, if you are assigned
before the corner, the entire say soldiers they deploy with your crack. And they do so they're not used to the people. Now, if you can used to the corner, they are what it.
Right, deployment no one, but they mention say, you say you're assigning me to Ofanko area, right? Now me move 7 days area move on man.
Only be KVIP wo.
Meaning say okay, so if you had a pay by you shouldn't go this far. What do I say? And in some of the areas, you know, so me jinani say I met me who down the street. And you know, if I monitor them, we say okay, baby I walk on, and yet you catch them no yeah. Oh, it's all back to fear. And then other thing also say now, so we try officer and try. I don't the money who know. Let's not let me have fun and lightly. So me officer no try and try now. It be an the main caution, but change your measure. They make out my.
Our channel to a different story.
There be. So we come and try now. We are building credibility with the officers. Even here in the States, right? Ohio is on lockdown. So you're stopping me CC, I don't let me try officer and then try. Everybody mama kwane. We're running me plate. Or who I am. So officially me try and try. The next time we'll be stopping me, the way we'll dealing with me, you know, a bit different from. At that point, whether it's true or not, it's also try me try and run into the CC and I'm always
me try.
Make kind of be around Chelsea. Now, this locality, I know said the nearest KVIP is right here. Why did you go past it?
Because why am I? Nipa baby go on to be Bakubu was here.
PK. we are dealing with trained officers. Let's not try to play with their intelligence. I get where you're coming from, and I'm trying to answer you to say what baby, let's also remember, say we are dealing with trained officers. What do I say? Now, any officer bia and the big jina ababe busa oko ene nipa dodo na ho say no adeti no akwa ha na oko ha. What I'm saying is you building your credibility with these individuals. So let's make sure say any day here men koye.
Okay.
But because I'm and that is the point I'm trying to make. Men yes I don't know. Because when you try say what the for bronya ho area akoko no who is now his perception or her perception towards you changes. And ebanesa na the way our next time no so be treat no so be different. Which is thank you. Which is natural. Which is natural. And you know, me yes say you be at my mention and then them do be kasa. And I know kasa. Chama nanado issue statement to say on Monday flights nyina enko emma ama for rush bar Friday no. People went to the airport. It was announced at the airport to say mu hu nkrofo no mo ba nti mu nsan kofie. People stood there and said they say oh Ghana na ewo no omo ka dance omo ntimi ye. What am I saying? They stood there omo ba no ye obie no mo pie straight to the bus and then to your hotel quarantine. Right? And you know, in most cases we try to test the system. Say, oh, Massa, this is not the time for immense. Sir, this is not the time for me.
I think, sir, me personally, I think, sir, it's quite unfortunate, sir, for Ghana as a country, yeah, resources now yet so limited compared to these Western countries. You know, we have to call in the military to come and enforce these rules. Ohio, I have here one. Ohio governor issued the lockdown. One of the questions people were asking, they said, so be ekase or obey those you can say directives, no, so yeah. What is the governor putting in place? I say, well, there are police, the other law enforcement agencies. When it comes to data, they will be deployed, and I say we will utilize them. But he doesn't want it to get to a point where they will need to send people down. Because let's think about it. One, these are the people we can use as resources in other areas to help manage this situation. So you taking them from that area where they could have been utilized, to come to the streets to reinforce, say you are messing them somewhere. What did the American say? Ghana, your resources, So
nobody go for now.
And yes, the bofu. But my culture say, we limited resources. So, but here is the case. Instead, can be focusing those personal and other resources, or one area, Who's all back room, most of the states right now, or more deploy national guards. What they are doing, is not being in the streets and enforcing, enforcing this, calling people out, and then that's not what they are doing. In most places, they are helping to put up like tents, and even some hospitals. Engineers and all that. They are helping. So, and in time and come this can keep your money resource, best spending on them for them to be in the streets. We are channeling all those resources, to help set up places where we can keep or care for sick people. So, Ghana with our limited resources, managing the year because these personnel, and I said these military personnel, we could have used them somewhere. But here's the case: we are paying them at the same time with taxpayers' money to come to the cities and then enforce the laws. Well, people will argue, say Ghana, they are not say sebi. One year because Brunei they be a catch and say, hey, for your own sake, menko. Be obeti asiako, but nipa be need there. Obeko ashe de beba.
I feel about
so
airport
and let's not forget to say, regardless of how we try to set up the system, people will always find loopholes, and they will try and test those loopholes.
Goes to my next point, whereby because right now, they are and I think we're gonna. You guys have given a general measures to mitigate this situation with pharmacy or koto aduane ni nyina nti no yemfa say any place of convenience in Yabeka album. But there's two things I want us to focus on since Makan by the way. Obi make statements be Kofi Adoma show so say for all you know no ebia me hia wo you so deni jakunya was me kemo na me ko bo adwuma bi wase osisia na beba na onya no na me didi nti onji 50 Ghana yi. And Obi make that statement which is possible. Obi ntimi nka kire me say soldier for the police fire deploy no they nyam yenu say bi o ma they will take bribe. No am obi dan akọ. Afi no bi ba beto asase was adwumadi hu Ghana de bibi say no bi botom ye dan eyeyi. Don't you think that this is possible?
Area see I want to be possible. As Sammy said, people are going to test the system, and that is the point I was trying to make earlier. This is not the time to test the system. Now, Mummy Shady say, Sembishiao, na me more 50 Ghana no. What is the risk that you are availing yourself to? Now, so me ko, na se me infected, na me ko infect others. What good are you doing to the nation? Yes, and found but me make a point about. Let's look at the greater good. So if we want to nail it down to one of those two bad nuts now, we might not be able, as we sit here now, to say X, Y, or Z. We can only appeal to their conscience. CCR is something of public interest. As we plead to the populace, say, if it's not of essence, sounds in the police for near soldier for no, so this is not the time when you cocoa season. And then me will be kasa from Ghana. I don't know, say I'm some more arrested, some white guy be a sneaky free to go and over. Obey since you're closely, and it's easier to sneak in through land than through air. Much easier. And I heard say ebi all no ma omukolandi Togo. Then they go through Ada, and I say Aflao, and I say some of those bordering nobody real, right? So much and now try to say all bribe officer. I know say sure you know. Another. And you Ghana no banado. They say they okay what? But I try to say all bribe. I know say Basa. This is not the time for this. When an issue of life and death and a national issue, into a Basanko, they arrested the person, and of course the law will take its course from there.
This is where we make mistake. Because so video name na yebe home say you will soldier for your immigration for, but regards be one they are doing their work, and no will serve as a deterrent to other people. Or you not do so bad try so bad bribe, not so bad my bribe, so bad. Yeah. And to the way there, and yet time, she said the yes to move for no when yet time I had some rush. And as answer the way soon yet time I did my bribe say. Now let's also realize that to say the state of Ohio, right? And yes, sir, you who are born to be a near stop. There are certain places, particularly yes, sir, moon congregating. Those ones are the more of the focus than say, oh, you shower Bontiana, oh, yeah, you have to have a letter on you. Only letter. Is it a stop a military person, not health person? Yes, stop a normal letter. But they mention say you be they are not doing random stops. Okay. And it is a Ghana say, as I said, if they deploy an officer to a place, once again we are dealing with trade officers. And one thing somebody might question their bribe and all that. Psychologically, no. So who officer ni general na say wonya adwene pa na wo de pia mo who no cry beto so be steady into who won say already before we busa question no cry no ntro no kwatwa cry ba which is there ye for one point in call now for the young reader for comment or monti ne tia no say. And this is my final point about the lockdown issues no say no yen hwe bibi to Jamestown Kolego no Lashibu area how them right. Some of them runs a marriage system. Meaning Kumasi Papa and today and watch them say Bibisa or areas now. Runs a marriage system whereby feel no baby or down no ebia a kiosk no da. They really no tebusu fie. No kono kobo busuya bi busuya wa business kenke. What I say to okobo and that's watching the ton you kenke house watch house. What I say obo busuya business na bibia si a adopa o de dwane brenu kuno no. Ewia no de dwane abre no. Enume no de dwane akono akoda. and Opano Asakwa Bab, the same thing. They don't live together. They sleep together, but they don't live together. That kind of marriage system, how is this lockdown going to affect them?
You can still go to the family house.
Oh, but say, I'm changing. I'm not paying you. I bet I should have found my answer.
Anything I also rationalize it the whole year. One mention. It's about meaning how much more to make the point. Mean to me, I mean, articulating you said, I say, the mention say, now I cannot interpret and as a mean to me share into details how they're going to enforce the laws on the ground. But the minimum can say it is the intent of what we're doing. Now, but they say to reduce the spread of this virus. What do I say? Okay. They say, you know, what as a citizen, no, what are you doing? Now, on a normal day, no, make me a 6 times any issue. Since I say me kwa, I was say me plan me nkoye no. Nti me kwa no pa na ma ba enumre. What do I say? If you explain this to any officer,
nti be na be ma na didi. Anope we enumre.
E be no didi say because if you no kwa didi.
Da bi say na we dey dwane be na do pa. No akoba ka kokko adwuma. Ewia no say dey dwane be. That's the kind of life they live.
See, PK, if we take every situation, unfortunately, I will not have an answer for every situation. What do I say? I won't. But kakra makes me a mano, and as I always do, I try to provide generic answers. You make it suit your particular situation. What do I say? And you know, say bemano, obane de aduane ne bemano, anopa ewia anenwumre. And you know, on come mum no famre. You might say it might not work. As I said, you know, there are so many dynamics which affect issues. And you know, me to me, baku biya na me canesa. But the person here na actually adwin esisu say the spirit in which we do what we are doing is to reduce the impact.
Dr. Boate Febi so na yenko
kakra on the back say said na feel kano. I'm say Saturday we know a complex because you're trying to manage people's daily movements and their daily lives. What I say? And I tie kra no ye nipa kakra kra wa. Say ka say ye nyina no yen compare our daily routine. You see say way different. So e man ye den. So betimi ama one directive and I say one solution e be fit ye nyina ye need. So but say no see can at the end of the day no regardless of ye nyina ye individual routines in our lifestyle no, we can still manage and achieve that common goal, which in this case is to try to, you know, reduce the spread of the virus. And when you know, say me the say, me sorry, not just me call back and forth 3 times, and sana me kunu edidia. In this case, the question that I need to ask myself, and I said, somebody say me busa me hon say, a kwan ben so na, and I said, dear na, me ni me kunu, e betimi atena se ne adwen ho say, okay, dear ni betimi aye say be ya 3 times no, sa bre ya akwa hunyehia mu de 3 times e betimi akate no. Maybe I have 1 and at most I have 2. Say be I so na be better back and forth and so. Then you guys can come up with a solution. Nana ado entimi a prescribed solution for each household. It's not going to happen. So but say the goal and I say but I dey see any so as a nation now. Then each individual no yankasa betimi a plan our own way of life a best suit and I say it will come in agreement with it.
I understand, sir. Also, you made a statement said Ronaldo cannot provide solution for everybody's to be a book as a ya. Then take because I say I do not with trim any I do not that fruit I do not damn trim any be that college trim. Let's say I may ye college more. But in Ghana no this is a country whereby we have great categories of conditions. Otias here. Obi honum now obi say what say corona na ya dey ba no crap no ya sem keke on dey ya tworo mo mata say ya we keke nya big deal bia otimo kola oton ade sisi am do kase. What na make na say ono no obi kan wa ten wa fa o. Enti say moment transe an church mo say 102 ya they still sit back and ask and say what should we do next?
No, PK,
they still sit back and say what should we do next? This is the country where we are dealing whereby people hear stuff and just run with it. It is intellectuals like you guys, no, I am for this one baba be mad education na na do amfa mana because they still things obi adwene say na do asade no so trying how to live my life which is not so.
Yes, and it in the say as the president of the country, as a governor of a state, they cannot give detailed prescription for each individual. They provide the guidance. Now, there is the public information department, right? Omono eko on the ground to provide the necessary information. And you know, in Ghana, no, and no hono. If you want to challenge how effective and functional near here, that is a different ball game altogether. But as to whether it's there working, yes, it's there working.
Okay.
And you know, omono dieno, and so omobe call to the grassroots, you know, to provide the information. Mommy and you maybe who say we're talking about omokoba no marabe didi omomi see na sebio sebe do dakwa mu no so do dakwa won. There are so many categories, and it's not subject to Ghana and Kwao. Come and say, you want to go for that one. Almost where. When the governor issued the state of emergency, or can say, you shut it down. Did he talk about those individuals? We're talking about people cannot provide, you pass 3 days of meals at home. And I say, even a day. And you Ghana and Kwao. I want you to know say there's over 40% of Americans who do not have access to internet. And you know, yes, and these are facts. Because you know, you want the side now, we think America is oil. Close to 40% of Americans do not have access to internet. And you know, what are we also going to say about them? The mechanism I say, for regardless of where you are, let's look at the spirits in which what is being said is said.
You really comment to what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Gadel say.